For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get out even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it. 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Oh, g'day, fellas.
Backbone.
Happy Easter.
Hey! Well, it's not really Happy Easter, Keyzie, because Easter's over.
Easter's finished, man.
It's done. I mean, you say Happy Easter before you go into Easter, not when it's done and dusted and it's pissing down outside and everyone's back at work feeling like shit.
Is that you?
Nah, I feel good.
Same.
You love it, eh?
I feel great.
I'm in great nick.
Fuck, I'm in good nick.
Have you got new boots, Jizzbot?
No, I've had these for a while now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I like about Jace today is he's got wet hair.
He's got wet hair and he got a new shirt.
He got a new shirt.
Yeah, thank you for noticing, fellas.
It's still annoying him though, isn't it?
I was
100%.
I was
why I'm gonna keep
forced. I was because this is kind of. Oh no, we had the one really massively rainy day in town, but this is my first kind of rainy day walking to work.
Oh, yeah.
And I had my
Fuck
jacket
it, I'll
on.
get a new shirt.
I had my jacket on, and I went, "This isn't going to cut it, fellas."
Yep.
I was getting very damp,
See,
so I
we
had.
got that weird umbrella.
I went into Bed Bath and Beyond and
Oh
bought a.
my god! Of
Fortune-
course, that's where you bought it.
Well, where else am I fucking
That's a
getting
good
it
place.
from?
Anyone that sells them.
And can I say,
Warehouse.
Keyzie, it's a very solid umbrella, and it was half price,
How much?
$25.
That's not bad. That's good.
That's
good.
It's not the sort that's going to billow out when it's windy.
Although that happens to the best of you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
gotten
suppose.
worse. I've been surprised how windy it was up here. I've only
Yes.
used my umbrella once and it was it did blow inside out, actually.
Especially around this area. I don't know what it is, but when you leave this building, it's fucking
Funnels.
wind tunnel.
It's because of the, yeah.
Yeah, it's funneling going
They have
on.
to, when they're architects and city planners, when they're building buildings, they have to take into account the effect that the building will have on the wind and the wind level
And I watched
for pedestrians.
I
Yes.
watched a really
It's interesting,
interesting
isn't it?
thing about that same thing, about how Singapore nailed it.
Right.
Because it rose up so quickly, they designed it perfectly so that all the buildings that popped up like funneled wind and did all this weird shit to keep the city green.
It's amazing, isn't it? Things
Yeah.
that you wouldn't even know people are thinking about.
Wind.
Yeah.
Wind ass.
Speaking of cities,
Big
Speaking of
city
cities.
life.
I've discovered, my wife and I discovered, we were talking about it the other day, Mogi, you know, the big iMax, the big by Aotea Square there, which is just deserted now.
It is.
But you can actually walk through on the lower level through where we sort of walk, and so we did, and the sliding doors open, and it's the most extraordinary thing.
Yeah, it's a dystopia.
There's all these restaurants, and it's literally like they've been abandoned mid-fucking service.
So they're all closed?
They're all got cages on them, right? But it's like there was an earthquake and everyone went, get out, get out. And now obviously it closed years ago, but there's all this gear in there. There's plates, there's bloody cups, there's
Bowls?
glasses, bowls.
Knives and forks and napkins.
Yeah, all of that shit.
Sauces?
And I'm going, how bizarre is that? Surely, I mean, okay, it's closed up, but you go and get all your shit out.
It was out the back of COVID.
Yeah, but it just seems weird that
Yeah.
it's all been left in there.
I think it's also
yeah.
ghosts.
Maybe ghosts.
Jace is happy
Hang
with
on, what do you
that.
mean ghosts?
Well, Jace is happy with that as a solution, not just COVID. Because that doesn't explain why the plates are still
so
there.
they
I
up
mean-
and left, vanished.
Yeah,
Well,
it's X-Files.
it's just very eerie and odd.
They've been tied up out the back in the kitchen. That's
Maybe.
where they'll be. They're skeletons
Yeah,
now.
it'll just be skeletons
Yeah.
with cobwebs all over them.
So, because if those were your plates,
wearing hats.
you would have got your plates. And
Well, but not just plates, like
Knives and forks.
kitchen gear, like
expensive commercial kitchen gear.
There was another place next to one of the teppanyaki restaurant that was like a computer place, and there's all these screens in there,
Oh, wow.
Monitors, etc.
and it's like,
I don't know if there'd be lizards in
what
there,
the
Mogi.
fuck? Why hasn't this been cleared out?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Maybe-
And it's been years and years since it's been closed.
Yeah. Maybe that's where you
Maybe they
open
don't
the
give
thing.
a fuck and it's worth about $100. And they
Yeah,
thought,
maybe.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I just can't be fucked.
Well, especially things like monitors, they are out of what's the word?
You lost your train of thought.
What? Because that hottie walked past? Absolutely not. They are out of
You're a shocker, Keyzie.
what is it?
Come on, man. You're a happily married man.
Look at you. You're all over the show, man.
What the
You got jizz on the
Keyzie,
brain.
Come on.
Come on, man. What were we even talking about? What day of the week
Monitors
is it?
are
Look
out
at you.
of like they're too old now. Basically,
Yeah. They're out of date.
I don't know.
They're
but
what do you call it there? They're
expired. Have you seen a hottie as well, have you?
no,
They
they're
are-
They're
People listening will know.
they're
Redundant?
kind
Close.
of
They're, I know what you're trying to say,
We'll
but
come back to that.
but anyway,
That's all I'm thinking about now. I'm not her
it's
at all.
Oh, you're looking
not
at
even
her.
at all.
it's just
I was looking at him.
fellas.
What? Just because you got a new shirt doesn't mean you could yell at us.
It's just weird, and it's eerie.
Can I just say we've talked about it a lot? It's not that weird.
I just don't understand.
I get that you don't understand
I
it.
see-
I'm with you. I've heard you.
I see an opportunity, fellas.
For what?
For what?
To get free dishes.
The big show.
Obsolete.
The big
Obsolete.
show. Fellas!
Obsolete. It's obsolete.
Obsolete is the
Obsolete.
word.
Thank
yeah.
you.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
The big show food hall.
Sure. We buy the whole thing.
Fucking
We
hell.
buy a floor
Do some more work.
and just
Hoagie will do the sort of behind the scenes stuff.
Open-
Yeah.
open a food
You guys
hall.
show up on opening night.
and Keyzie, you'd be good with that because you love your food halls, you love your
I do.
curries, and you love your
What store would I open? Because I think if I had to open, I think I would do some sort of pizzeria.
yes.
I love pizza.
Because you've got that weird Italian moustache.
Well,
You go,
don't-
Hey, Luigi.
Well, that was racist. Sorry to any Italians.
No,
listening.
I don't know if it is racist.
You just sell ham and pineapple.
It would
McCain's.
be me.
They're just one pizza.
One pizza,
Yeah.
frozen McCain's.
They have to fit in a microwave.
a microwave oven, and it'd be like, "What would you like?" Look at the menu. It's like McCain's ham and pineapple,
That's
$6.80.
And what's the drink?
A giant 2.25 bottle of Fanta,
Nice.
and I just tip that into small
Do
plastic.
people? I don't get the whole 2.25 thing. It's just too
It's
much.
weird. It's really eerie.
It's
Yeah,
too
there's
much.
something creepy
I
about
reckon
it.
it's ghosts.
Just don't be animals about it. Just get a
Well, it's
small
for the whānau,
drink.
isn't
It's
it?
for
But
shit,
it used to
I
be,
guess.
when we were growing up, you used to have your 1.25s, Jace.
Yes.
Didn't you? And you had your 2 litres.
See, how it's
Now
1.5?
they've changed it to. That's right. They've changed it. They've increased it. They're fattening you up.
And interestingly, you'll often
Oh, that
find,
reminds me.
You'll often find, fellas, that the 1.5 litre is more expensive than the 2 litre.
Well, that's where you got to go down to your mills and see how they measure it, don't you, in the supermarket there?
Yes.
Oh, your cost
It's like,
per mil.
like your cost per sheet on your shit paper, you know? Or your wee paper, depending.
Do you call it shit paper? I bet your wife loves that.
I don't call it that.
It's
Darling,
like-
we've
it's-
run out of shit paper.
It's like how
She wouldn't be happy about that at
it's
all.
like how I remember like a month or two ago we started calling it the fart sack instead of
Oh,
a
yeah,
bed.
the fart sack,
My wife
yeah.
fucking hates that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She also hates me calling them Easter buns rather than hot cross buns.
Yeah, they have a lot of rules, woman.
I know. She's like,
They
stop
do.
calling them Easter buns. They're hot
Yeah,
cross buns.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
my
yeah.
dad used to call them Easter buns.
Yeah,
They're buns that you get at Easter.
that's right. You're 100% right.
I'm very fond of Easter buns.
Yeah, if I want to eat a Easter bun in the fart sack, I should be allowed to. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Ass.
Oh, that's right. What?
Yeah.
I want to hear about Keyzie's weekend because we're not. Oh, we will
I don't
end
think
up
it's worth-
talking about it. And maybe not tonight. Not today.
Yeah.
But it's the sort of thing where you've had a lovely weekend and we can
Yeah.
drag you for it.
Yeah, sure.
But I'd like to hear about it.
Yeah, now or
Yeah. Now,
it was magnificent.
was it?
Yeah.
Who won the board games?
I won. We only played one.
Yeah.
Banana grams.
Too
I
much
won.
love making
Too much
going
love
on,
making.
Keyzie. I mean, Mogi.
It's just trying to find
Got to
like
be
a
careful
spot.
of the baby.
Trying to find a spot in the glamp site that wasn't just
Whoa.
covered in jizz
Yeah.
yeah.
to
Yeah.
like play Scrabble on.
Yeah.
No, I actually got quite deep into a puzzle.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Well, what do you think I was going to say?
Not very deep into a puzzle.
Fuck, I got deep into a puzzle. No, because what happened is I got my wife a new puzzle for her birthday.
A jigsaw puzzle?
Jigsaw puzzle. But we had this other puzzle that was quite difficult that she wasn't enjoying so much that we did a puzzle swap with Manaya's partner.
Oh, yeah.
We gave her a puzzle, she gave us a puzzle. Lucy didn't enjoy her puzzle because the border of it was quite weird and it was quite a tough puzzle.
Right.
So I was like,
So she was firing up.
So I'm like, yeah, she was fucking flying off the handle. And then I was like, I'm going to do this puzzle now before tomorrow because that's when she gets her new puzzle. So I was deep in the puzzle.
Funny you have puzzle chat because we spent a painful amount of time over the weekend. No, not really. That's unfair. I'm trying to find a puzzle table for my wife.
Oh.
A table. We've just got a board thing that you fold up and then put away.
Right,
And
yeah.
you get it out and it preserves it.
And then her sister suggested all you need is an old picture frame.
That's quite good. And then
Yeah.
it's got the edging on it.
Yeah, the edging on it, and then you just use that.
But then, yes, it's great.
But I
then-
got into different sorts of edging.
So you were talking to your sister-in-law about puzzles, and then you started edging.
Then you started.
Oh, you're disgusting. Actually, you
There's
should go to
something
this-
wrong with
should
you,
go to this
right?
glamp site.
No, there was a loose bit of edging on the wall at the apartment, and so I was
What's
doing a
edging?
bit of
What the hell's edging?
that. Well, it's where the edges meet, they
Nah,
come
that's
together.
not edging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? What were you thinking of? What were you
You-
fellas thinking of?
Oh, what you meant, which was that you were jacking it.
Fellas, look, it's very.
What?
I don't jack it, all right?
Sure you don't.
Just
Sure you
just
don't.
pull your heads in, you pervs.
Sick bastard.
Hey, listen to the Big Show podcast.
I've never seen Keyzie be so out there with his perving and admit it on air.
absolutely knocked him for 6, didn't
It
it?
did. He was
Okay,
all
no,
over
this
the
is-
shop.
That's a fucking
Really,
yarn.
and fair enough.
We all couldn't remember the word obsolete. It
I
wasn't
didn't even
just
know
me.
what word you were looking for.
It wasn't like in my
All
head.
I knew is that you derailed a great chat.
Totally, man.
It wasn't like in my head was the word obsolete, and then I saw an attractive female, and then it just went out the window, and all I could see was like a female.
I saw your eyes rolling back in your head.
Oh, that's right.
A little bit of saliva dribbled down the edge of
Is
your
that what that
mouth.
is?
Come on,
Anyway,
Keyzie,
listen
man.
to the Big Show. Bye.